So here I am to do my trading recap for today. So as you can see, I'm back with the trading recaps as I was expecting and as I said on the weekly analysis. So I'm back. I bought a 10k funded account. So I'm back with the trading recaps. Wow. So I will upload every single day that I trade. I will not upload if it's a bank holiday or if I can't trade. So I'll be back almost every single day. So let's talk about today's trading recap. I did not took a trade today, so let's talk about that. My bias for the day was bearish. So yesterday we had a sweep of all those highs. We mitigated this 15-minute bearish for the gap, and that was also 1 hour bearish for the gap. Here it was the first mitigation of this gap, so we had a bearish reaction there. So for me it was clear the buy side liquidity was already taken out. So now I would try to find shorts, and I was expecting to see some downside because liquidity here got grabbed. Now we would go lower to grab some more liquidity. So on the Asian session we opened bullish, but then we just swept this high and continued going lower. On the London session we were very bearish, and at the end of the London session before the New York market open, we had a sweep of this previous London high, and even after that I was even more bullish. More sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity here grabbed, so bullish bearish for the New York session. I just waited for the New York session to open. Here we had the open, so I just marked this 5-minute gap that was inversary gap here before the market open. So the plan was very simple for the market open was I would wait to see a mitigation of this gap, then I would like to see a consolidation, and then just a sweep, a fake out here, and then I would try to find shorts after the breakout structure. But it just mitigated this gap and then gone lower. I did not enter here because it was the first minute of the New York session. I like to wait a little bit for the manipulation to find some trades. So here we just had a mitigation, gone lower, then we gone higher again. Here I did not took a long because we did not reclaim this level, and we got rejected here at this 5-minute bearish trade gap. So I was expecting something like this, that we would go here, then we would mitigate the gap, but then we would get rejected and continue lower. Unfortunately, here I was thinking about taking shorts, even though I was bearish for the day, because we just had this clear manipulation after the market open. We swept all these lows. We had this 1-minute candle. We had those wicks, and for me it was a sign of bullish structure forming. Here we also inverted this gap, so I was thinking really seriously about taking a long, but on the 5 minutes we would need to flip this level, and it got rejected, so I just ignored longs. I was bearish again. So after this we just had a candle closure below the gap, we gone lower, and then here I just waited again to see some manipulation. We did not add a sweep here, so I was not thinking about taking longs, but here I was thinking about taking shorts because here we got this rejection. Then here we were bearish, the bias was bearish, I was expecting to take shorts. So here I just saw that we reacted again in a very bearish way at this level, and we had this bearish breakout structure. So I was bearish again, and when we had this candle closure below below this sphere of the gap, I was thinking about taking a short there. So I just put when we also had this candle closure below this sphere of the gap, I just put my entry here at the retest of this level that was inside of this bearish sphere of the gap, and also inside of this inverse sphere of the gap. So I add my entry here, but the price just gone lower without touching my entry. So it was a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I add my entry here and add the first TP. The first TP was I marked this low and was something here. So the first TP would got hit, and my full second and full TP was at the London session low that did not got taken out. But here it was a bit unfortunate. The price just ignored my entry. Then when we had this sweep and because of these candles that had these big wicks, and also on the 15 minutes we had this huge wick, and on the 5 minutes we also had this bullish reaction after sweeping this low. So I was bullish again because we were already at this 1 hour fair value gap, bullish PD array, and we are respecting, as you can see here, we had these big wicks respecting the gap, another big wick, and here I was expecting something like that again, so I thought about taking longs again here. So I just marked this fair value gap, and it got inversed. I was really thinking about taking longs here, but again I was bearish for the day, and on the 5 minutes we had this bearish fair value gap right above. So here it would be my entry at a retest, but right above we would have this 5 minutes bearish for the gap. So again, I just remembered again that I was bearish for the day. So because of this fair gap and because we have this strong resistance level at this 5 minute inverse fair gap, I just thought that the best was not to take a trade there. And because today we have FOMC, so I must be careful because the price action before FOMC is not the best. The price is just waiting to see what the FOMC will bring to the markets to react. So before the FOMC, the price is just a little bit choppy, and as you can see, it was very choppy for the day. We just gone higher, lower, higher, lower. We did not add a trend in New York session. We just gone to the upside, downside. We just swept and respect levels. So here it was still, today was not the best day to trade, and because of that I did not took a trade. So when we had this mitigation just gone way higher, and I just marked this level, but again I did not enter here because we had this 5 minute inversor gap, and it was getting respecting all the time, so I thought that the best was not take a trade. Today it's FOMC, so it's better not to take a trade than having a losing trade. So I just said to myself, if we had a bearish reaction here, I would just stop looking for a trade for the day. I was still not thinking about shorts here because we are just choppy. We did not add a sweep. I would want to see a sweep here at those highs. We did not add that, so I thought that the best was not to take a trade for the day. Here we just lost these levels, so it was clear to me that the best was not to take a trade for the day. So it is what it is. Tomorrow I'll be back to take a trade. Let's see what FOMC, what the data will be, if we had the rate cuts or not. We might have, I don't know, I don't predict the future. So if we have the rate cuts, I would expect, at least for the riskier assets like crypto, to have a good reaction. I don't know if gold will react in the same way, but let's see. So tomorrow I'll be back for another trading recap. So if you liked the video, like and subscribe, and tomorrow I'll be back.